Okay, guys, Conor McGregor rant. Um, so he is quote unquote retired. Okay, now let me start off with saying this. I never get like angry with a fighter. I'm never a fanboy for a fighter. That never happens. That never happened. Yeah, of course it happened like years ago, 2016, 2017, maybe even 2018. I was a fanboy. Now I just why? There's no reason, you know? When I look at it, there's no reason. But am I a hardcore? 100%. I love the sport, you know? Okay, anyways. So don't think I hate McGregor. Don't think I'm a fanboy of McGregor, you know, when I make these videos. But I will say this. I'm not a fan of what he's doing right now. I'm not a fan of it. And why? Because I want to see the best fight the best. And well, you might be saying, "Oh, well, you know, he's going to fight the best, or he did fight the best already." Well, right now, he's in his prime. He doesn't got that much time left. He's 32 years old, but I'll get back to that. Remember that. Okay, so he has, man, his last fight was against Cowboy Cerrone. He said himself that if he beats Cowboy in a few seconds, or like he's like, when I beat him in seconds, I could just fight on the next card. Okay, I love that attitude. I love that energy. Any fighter who has that, I'm just like Dana White. I love that, and I'm gonna follow them. Just like Khamzat Chimaev, he just fights. You know, I like that. I don't like when they take their time, fight once a year, and they're in their primes. You know, and then so this is what I want to get to. Conor, he didn't fight no one. He just fought Cowboy Cerrone and is now taking this long break for God knows what. Why is he taking this break? He could have fought someone, you know. Even I don't care if he fought someone down in the rankings. Just fight. Just stay active. You know, you didn't take no damage. Why is he fighting? Why is he fighting just one fight? Take a year off. One fight. Take a year. Another year off. I don't understand that. It just blows my mind. Especially now, man. The man is 32 years old. The man is 32, and when he was 31, he's still like, you know, after beating Cowboy Cerrone, he was 31 years old, guys. Remember, he was 31 years old, okay? When you're at that age, in your absolute prime, and you didn't take no damage, and you beat Cowboy Cerrone, he should have fought Justin Gaethje. Honestly, he should have fought Justin Gaethje. That was the fight, but he didn't accept. He didn't take it. I don't know. I actually don't know who didn't accept or what, but he wasn't. You could see like he wasn't interested. He never talked about it too much. He never said anything about it. He never said, "I want this guy. This isn't that." Even Justin Gaethje himself said that Conor missed his chance, missed his opportunity. He would have got that, but he didn't want to. Okay, so a couple of months go by. We expect him to get a fight. We expect him to fight anyone. You know, Poirier. Even down in the rankings, just fight someone. Just fight someone. You know, and it turned out he didn't fight no one for the rest of him being 31 years old. Now here comes 32 years old. He's 32, and he's quote unquote still retired. Retired, man. You're 32 years old and you're still retired. Why? Just why? And this is not because I'm bashing McGregor. I'm not bashing McGregor. I'm genuinely asking. Like, I don't understand what's with Conor. You know, this is your prime age. Why are you wasting it? Like, I would rather see him fight. You know, I wouldn't rather see him spar. You know, release sparring footage or just stay quiet. It's like show pictures of him, you know, on a boat or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I would want to see him fight, and yeah, I don't want to see him box. I do not want to see him box. Like, it would have made sense if he boxed, if he did this. Like, hear me out. If he fought Cowboy Cerrone, alright, beat him, hypothetically, fought Justin Gaethje, beat him, okay, then fight Manny Pacquiao. Okay, you understand me? So he's still active in MMA. You need to be active. Because at this point he's not even relevant. If he posts on Twitter something like #comeback and then he shows a picture of Tony Ferguson, okay, and he hints at that fight, am I gonna be hyped? From 1 out of 10, it's gonna be like a 6 or a 5. You know, I'm not gonna be fully hyped because with McGregor, he always is playing that game. He's always playing that game of, hey, let me tease you a little, you know. And if someone like John Jones posted on Twitter #comeback with Ngannou on the picture, I'm gonna be running around the neighborhood yelling, "Oh my God, this fight is you know." I'm gonna be so hyped. But with Conor, it's not the same, man. It's like I you know, if you guys watch the MMA news and stuff, you see Conor McGregor headlines, him like saying he's retired. I could care less. I don't even click on them. I don't. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care about Conor, and I think a lot of people don't care anymore about him. Of course, he still has his fanboys, and nothing wrong with having fanboys. You know, a lot of fighters have. But of course, he still has his fanboys, his fans, his, you know, there's people who don't like him, his haters. You know. And I don't care about that. I genuinely don't care about Conor. I care about a bunch of fighters. A bunch of fighters. In terms of, I'm excited to watch their next fight. I'm excited to watch their fight. I can't say the same about Conor. And it's weird because literally 99% of, like 95% of, no. That's because I don't watch like a lot. I don't watch the, you know, some people just join the UFC, you know. I'll say 85% of the UFC fighters, I'm excited for them, like constantly 24/7. If they post, if for example MMA World has one as the cover, like Jose Aldo, I'm gonna click on the video. Or like Jose Aldo laughs something, you know, just example, you know, they show Jose Aldo in the thumbnail, I'm gonna click on it, I'm gonna watch it. Or they show someone like Khabib, or you know, someone like, you're not a big star, you know what I'm saying, like someone like let me try to think, Jeff Neal, I forgot his name, what the hell, Edmund Shabazian, Derek Brunson, you name it, B-level, C-level fighters, B to C-level fighters, I'm gonna be excited. If they show McGregor, I'm not. It's simple. I mean, it's just something that just baffles me, because Conor was never this fighter. And another thing I wanted to get to is he has a lot of potential right now. He could be fighting people right now. He could just be super active right now. It doesn't make sense that he's not active. Okay, now I'm bambling, so I'm gonna stop right now. And rambling, not bambling. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just, to sum everything up, McGregor, the only way to get me excited with McGregor again is if I see him fight actively in MMA, even if it's against low ranked fighters, number 10, number 9, number 8, you know, as long as I could see where does he fare at, you know, like how is he, you know, how is Conor right now? Is he really the best he is? Or did he get lucky against Cowboy and just, not lucky, but, because I hate saying lucky, but, or is he really not that good and Cowboy was just a good matchup for him? You know, is he out of his prime? Is he in his prime? Is he out of his prime? Can he be better than that version we seen at UFC 205 where he beat Eddie Alvarez? Because that was the best Conor McGregor we have ever seen. McGregor at 205, UFC 205 against Eddie Alvarez. That was the best Conor. I'm really interested to see if we're going to see a better Conor, a worse Conor. You know? I'm really interested to see that. And I don't think we'll ever see that Conor again, just simply because his new style is putting a lot more power into his punches, and he looks like he's putting a lot more power into his punches. He's using his speed, don't get me wrong, but it's more of his power now. He's putting 100% into all his shots now. And you know, with that, it takes away some of your speed. You like, people look at me crazy when I say this. When you're putting 100% power into things, and say you're not loading up, but you're still just putting 100%, you're gonna lose a little of your speed, just a little, just very little. I don't know if it's just me, but you're gonna lose very little, because I know when I'm punching, like saying I'm doing combos, punching combos, right? I could do 70% power, 100% speed. Okay. Now, if I do anything above 80% power, I'm gonna lose some speed. So if I go 100% power, I'm gonna have 95% speed, or 93% speed, you know. And that's pretty much it. I don't think we'll ever see that 205 Conor. That was the best Conor. And yeah, rant over.